lot of guys laying it on the line today and tonight. We had to wait all day for it. We've had 3 lightning alerts in 2 days, and then, you know, twice we started practice yesterday and had to go back in, come back out, and then this morning there was no chance. This afternoon didn't look good. Thankfully, we had no school today, so we get the work in, but it's probably better we went in the cool at night, even though when we started it was pretty hot. But actually, we started right at 6 o'clock, which is game time for the first 2 games, so it's probably good. I don't have any stats for y'all. We're not ready with them, okay? So no stats today. Sorry about that. Kaya played great. Although he did throw one ball that could have got picked. It might have got picked, but it should have got picked. One way or another, it's the same to me. He had one bad play, he turned into a catastrophe, which is not excusable. But other than that, he played great. Coley played great. I thought Walton and Gus made some really outstanding runs. Guys in general just competed. Both sides of the ball. The number 1 unit for both sides really had their way, I would say. Offensive ones did great. Defensive ones did great. So that's what you hope this time of year. And we did play all the number 2 quarterback candidates in the orange jersey. They were live, and just want to see if they, you know, can make a play with their feet, or if they got hit, can they get back up and go play another snap? And I got to see a little bit of that. I will have within a day or two either a number 2 or a co-number 2. I'm narrowing it down to 2, and I want to be sure when I want to watch the tape and be sure. But I'm pretty sure I got it narrowed down to 2. And whether one's ahead of the other right now, I don't know. I may just split time with the 2s for the rest of the way until we make a decision, probably a week from now. So we're getting closer there.
Can you tell us some of the players who scored touchdowns today? Berrios, Coley, Walton, you mentioned.
Yeah, probably all them dudes. Yeah, they all scored.
Is Coley showing you enough that he can be a number 1 receiver? Are you pleased with what he's done?
He's been practicing very well. He's in better shape than he was in the spring, like most of them. And he's had very little issues with the injury. He did a great job of preparing for camp and the season. And I'll say, I'm just going to say it again. I thought Gus Felder did a great job. I mean, still, it's hot and nasty. We've had some of these practices. We've had the one guy on day 1, I think, with an IV, and the rest of the guys have been fine. And we're going hard. We're practicing hard. We're making them work, and they're showing up and competing. And I thought for, you know, having a delay and then another delay and having to wait and then kind of get it going again, I thought the guys really came to play. This was the last opportunity to compete offense versus defense, because the next scrimmage we're competing against Florida A&M with our 1s and 2s. I mean, with our number 1 offense and defense on the same team from now on. As far as scrimmaging, we still do some, you know, in practice we'll do some things against each other, but we're going to start turning our attention towards the first opponent, maybe the first 2 opponents, because we do have some time.
This was number 2s against the number 1s?
Yeah, we've been doing that all along. Number 2-0 versus 1 defense, number 1-0 versus 2 defense. So the number 1 units, number 1-0 did great. I thought number 1 defense versus the 2 offense, I thought really had a good day. Now there were some bright spots with the 2 units, either offensively or defensively, but for the most part, our 1 units played really good.
Any of the freshmen stand out today, Mark?
I know Dale Harris had, he's not a freshman, but he's a newcomer. He had a nice day. Travis has shown me that he's tough and smart, and he's really a very good, I think he'll be a good special teamer. It's unfortunate with Amon, he's having that turf toe thing kind of slowing him down, hadn't helped him. Giovanni, Haskins actually made improvement today. I saw Malik do well at corner. Trying to think. Well, I mean, Quarterman, I don't even look at him as a true freshman, but he's doing well.
Was Pinkney a go today?
No.
With Travis, I guess obviously the reports are Trayon Gray's out for the year. Does that sort of elevate him? Like he's going to play running back also quite a bit this year? Do you think?
I don't know. We got 3 ahead of him right now, but he's proven to be a guy that I think we'll be able to count on this year. I think where he is now, and knowing you got a whole season and you learn, you kind of get better as you go when you're a freshman. We're not going to be afraid to put him in a game.
Was Amon a go today, or was he limited?
He's gone. I think he's been going, but he's just been hobbling around a little bit. It's a turf toe injury, just slowing him down.
Yeah. What was your take on the receivers as a whole? Today?
Mostly really good as far as I can tell. We made some nice catches. Tia Herndon made a nice catch and physically got first. He caught a ball short of the first down and kind of manhandled a defender to get a first down one time. But I thought the receivers. I'm trying to think. Langham made a nice play on the goal line with really tight coverage. Played as big as he is. He made a really nice play. And like you should down on the goal line.
Are you seeing any separation among your running backs, or are they kind of just a group?
We don't really look at it that way. We really expect 2 or 3 to play. I mean, I can't think of the last time I just had one guy that I thought we were going to feed. I mean, Chubb kind of got that way when I had Gurley suspended, and I think Sony Michel was hurt, and we didn't hardly have a choice but to let him eat it over there a lot. But I don't think it's in their best interest or the team's best interest.
Mark, you talked about in the spring, you and Manny, about the defense playing with energy and wanting to see some, maybe just having fun, or however you describe it. Are you seeing that in this fall, or is it still a work in progress?
I think it's been excellent. I don't know how Manny would feel today. 100%. I don't know what he would say, but I see everybody playing hard, practicing hard. I've had no issues with having to kick somebody in the rear to get them to go. Maybe 1 or 2 guys here and there.
What kind of day did Marquez Williams have?
He actually scored a touchdown on the goal line, which was good. But he did good. I think he caught another ball in the flat, and he's a blocking machine. I mean, he's a really good blocker.
What did you see from the offensive line today?
Mostly good. Kaya got sacked, I would say, once, and then the second one that he threw a pick. That he got pressured. Other than that, it was pretty good. I'm guessing Kai hit 80% of his passes. That's my best guess.
From the first scrimmage, offensively, do you feel like you guys
came a long way? Yeah, it came a long way. And I'm doing better too. I'm putting him in a better position. A lot of the stuff, going against Manny, it's a lot of it is. It's difficult to deal with, and the first time around, everything that we've installed in the fall, we didn't install everything in the spring, so some things were just kind of new. You kind of saw on paper what was going to happen, but until you experience it, there's a learning curve for us to know how to play against it. And so we did a little better job of playing against the things that he's been throwing at us. But on the other hand, we don't want to spend the rest of our lives scheming each other. It's time to start moving on, which is about that time of the fall.
You touched on the sacks. Your thoughts on just the defensive line? Do you remember who was that got the sack?
I don't. One was an inside, like a 3 technique, came inside and got him. Might have been. I don't know.
What are your thoughts overall then on how they looked?
D-line?
Yeah.
Well, the D-line with the number 1 unit did really good. The number 2 unit, they had a few moments here and there, but like I said, we had a couple pressures in the QB, but we blocked them pretty good, I think, for the most part. The 2 D-line, the 1 D-line, they were creating a new line of scrimmage and making it real tough.
Did anybody flash at will with Pinkney out, Gordon or anybody like that too?
Not really. Great. Not that I could say. I'm so focused on coaching QBs, it makes it hard for me. Because I'm teaching QBs, I'm watching everything he does, I'm watching his reads, so I'm not really looking at who did the sack and all that kind of stuff. I'm sorry about that. It's just like when I was having Mike Bobo do all that stuff, I just could watch it and have a better answer, but I'm focused so much on quarterback play, it's hard for me. That's the last one, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, guys.